Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Saturday, it's Sports Saturday. We're heading off to Bryce's basketball game. That's the first order of business. But then, shortly after that, we make our trek to Gilbert, Arizona, which is about an hour 10 away for Sierra's first volleyball tournament. Whoop whoop. We're super excited. We're rocking our sniper shirts, SVA Volleyball. Look at that, isn't that cool? Cool logo, right? Yeah.
I think that's the coolest name, man.
Well, we've only seen two, so it's hard to say. But yeah, we're mega excited to watch the kids play sports today. That's the agenda, that's what we're doing, so stay tuned. Should be a fun-filled day. Yeah. Back out, back out, back out. Rebound, Bryce.
So this is what happens when we have to drive an hour, no time for lunch. So we're eating in the car. Pre-made sandwiches, wraps.
Good though.
Good, yeah. With boar's head from fries. We already smashed through some sushi.
Yeah. Sierra doesn't like this. I don't know why.
It's good.
I don't know how she doesn't like this.
Alright guys, we made our way to Gilbert. Like I said, about an hour drive from where we live, real southeast. And we're here at some high school and there are tons and tons of people here. So evidently it's a big tournament. Looking for our girls right now, and from what it looks like, man, it looks like tailgating. It's like tailgating for volleyball. There's. See the team over there. Everyone's warming up, and parents are over here. So we're gonna figure out what we're doing, right? How long are we here for? 6 hours?
6 hours.
Potentially, right? Potentially. So Sierra's just finished her first match. They lost 25-18. They made a hell of a comeback, but they ultimately lost. And so we're getting ready to set up for round two. They're doing really good though, and the girls will have all kinds of things to work on for practice and whatnot, but looking really good. It's just exciting. It's actually a real game. Alright guys, so they lost their first game, lost the first two matches, bam, they were done. Had an hour break and now they're warming up for their second game. They're actually going to play 3 games tonight. I didn't know that. We thought it was one and done, but they're going to have 3 games no matter what. Alright, so you lost your first game. How you feeling so far though?
Pretty good.
How you feeling like your team's working good and your team's like, you know, a team?
I think we work together good, just we needed more rotations because we lost at least 2 points by someone not being in the rotation in time because they didn't know where they went. So like in the back corner, someone was supposed to go there, but they didn't get there in time and they already served it over before she was she's turned around.
Right, so then they get the point.
And then it was like right next to her, but she didn't know where to go, so she wasn't in there in time.
Okay, so yeah, so we lose points on like those are errors, like errors,
yeah.
right? Okay, so you guys talk about it already? Awesome.
They lose points?
Well, game 2, right? Game 2. No, they gain points. They gain points.
Oh, it sounded like you said they lose.
I did. So they gain points. We don't lose them. They gain them. They get a point. Yeah, good job. Didn't win that one either. Getting ready to do our third one right now. And we're warming up. It's the third game. And this one I think is a 13-year-old team. We're playing a 13-year-old team. It was a lot smaller than the last two teams. I think the last two teams we played were 14-year-old teams. So the odds are better than winning this one. Or at least have a competitive game. Good save! Yes! Good job, ladies! Well, guys, we're back home now after that long drive home. The girls ended up losing all 3 matches, all 3 games. So kind of down in the dumps at the moment, but it was their first tournament, and we found out that they were actually playing against 14-year-old teams at the intermediate level. So there was 3 different levels for this tournament, and for some reason we got put in the intermediate slot, and so we were playing against some tough teams and some a lot of girls that were much older than our girls. So all in all, the girls had a lot of fun. The coaches learned a lot, lots of notes. I'm sure they'll be changing things up with the practices in the next coming weeks before our next tournament. But you know, I talked to Sierra, and she wasn't really in a great mood. Obviously, kind of bummed out about you know, some of the mistakes that she made, some of the mistakes that her teammates made, and you know, I just had a reminder that this is the first game, the first tournament for the team together as a whole, and they're gonna make mistakes, and not to be hard on herself, but she had fun. And she's feeling good that she's getting better, and she knows there's things she needs to work on. But she's excited, and she's looking forward to the rest of the season. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Tap the eye in the sky to see what we did the last 3 years. Tomorrow, Sunday, the Cardinals will be in Carolina to face off against the Panthers for the NFC Championship. And it's a big game. I'm not sure where we're going yet, what we're doing. I think we're going to go to a tailgate party and then maybe go to Mima and Papa's for the game, maybe? I don't know. But big game. We'll be watching that closely because obviously if we win that, we get to go to San Francisco for the Super Bowl. So it'll be pretty epic if we can make that happen. So stay tuned. Check back tomorrow for that. And blow it on.